Welcome to Pilates with foam roller for stability, mobility, flexibility, core and back. I am Ursula. I have two different sizes here of rollers. One is a small one, what is perfectly fine for what I'm going to show you today. And the other one is a larger version, what I'm going to use for our practice today. Foam rollers are just a great addition to your regular practice, particular Pilates, to go deep into the transverse abdominals as well as connective tissue, your fascia. So we're rolling that roller under our lower back and we're lengthening out here. So make sure your shoulder blades are all the way pressing down and your legs are straight lifted. So we're hugging here the left knee into the chest and lengthening out the right leg to stretch your hip flexors. Your foot or your leg will not go all the way down because of the height of the foam roller. And then we're gonna gently switch it up. Use one hand here to press that knee towards your chest, and your straight leg will be slightly bent. That's kind of normal here. Just breathing in and out to your nose and pulling your belly button in. Now you want to hold onto the edges to the side of your roller. And we're going to singular here, lengthen one leg out and bending one knee in. Slowly inhale, lengthen, point your toes. Exhale, draw that same knee back towards the other knee. We want to find a rhythm here and focusing on your core to keep the belly button drawn in. Lengthen out and exhale, bring that knee, lining it up with the other knee. Now we're tipping the big toes, we're alternating. One toe goes down, the other one goes back up. As you see here me doing this, having your knees bent, going really deep into your lower transverse abdominals to strengthen them. A strong core is vital for your health, for your organs, for your posture, for all other exercises you do. Let's take a breath and then we slowly roll off that foam roller. And we bring it behind our upper back, where your bra line kind of is. For men, it is right under your shoulder blades. Find that comfortable spot here. See me moving a little bit until it fits. And then bringing your hands behind your head. Inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, open the arms, the elbows, and come back. You will not reach all the way back. Just this open and closing here will lengthen and open your chest around your shoulders. It will get the tightness of your upper back, your middle back away. And it's such a wonderful way here to lengthen out. So now you may stretch out the arms all the way if this is available for you. If not, just stay with your hands behind your head. And you can also lay your arms on the side of the foam roller and rest. My head is floating. You probably can't see this because of my hair. It's not all the way down. Your feet are comfortable. You can also lengthen out your legs if you feel like that's more comfortable for you. And with control of your core now, gently roll up here seated. And then we use that roller now and bring it in front of us. And we're setting here our hands and arms shoulder width apart. And our knees are hip width apart and we're tucking in the toes. We're doing cat-cow. So inhale to your nose as you release your back and look up. Exhale, rounding like a cat and pull that belly in. It will give you a different ankle versus doing it without the roller on the mat. The extra height lets you go again deeper here into your middle back, finding perhaps some opening here. And then we roll forward on our forearms and round and come up. Inhale, lengthen out, relax the back. This is more for the lower back. And exhale, coming up. It is normal often to readjust here your body or your hands on a roller because after all, it rolls away from you. Feel that stretch in your chest and then rounding right around the upper spine, middle spine, lower spine. This is like a heavenly, lovely move. Whether it's on a stability ball or on a foam roller, you can get into some deep, deep crevices here. So now we're going to lengthen out the opposite hand. I'm trying to make some space. And the opposite leg. The leg doesn't have to go super high. Just bring your neck in line with your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Same side. Exhale, bend knee, hand back onto the roller. Inhale, lengthen. Core is engaged. Try not to open up the hip that much. Keep it in line. Just lengthen out. You're going to feel that one way more in your core because you have to balance on the roller. Other side. We're doing about 5 repetitions. Feel free to do more. Feel free to do less. So foam roller for your core, back stability and mobility is a must because it just addresses your body from a total different standpoint and makes it often more doable or even a little bit more challenging. So here, yummy pose. In my last video with the stability ball, you saw what I did on the ball. Now we're doing it on the roller. Ursula always finds a way to do the yummy pose because it just feels really, really good. And now we're going to lay on our belly, spread the legs, and try to come on top of your feet. We don't need that little roller here. And bringing here our hands and wrists shoulder width apart onto the roller. So we're going to inhale, we're going to lengthen forward, neck is in line with your spine. Exhale, roll that roller towards you. So you're going to press here into your forearms or wrist. And we're here exercising, strengthening our lower back, bringing that stability into our lower back, what is part of your core. Pilates considers below your chest to your knee from the front and the back, your core. It's called the powerhouse in Pilates. So lengthen out. Exhale, draw it towards you. I think I do about 8 here. Again, feel free to do what you can handle. Maybe take a break in between and get back at it when you're ready. So we're going to come back up. And we're going to bring our knees now onto the roller, hip width apart, setting or tucking the toes under and coming here into a cat-cow version with the knees evaluated. Oops, I'm sorry, we're going to lengthen out here first. Sorry, my mistake. We're going to tuck as we exhale and inhale as we lengthen. Tuck as you exhale the knees towards the arms. And inhale, lengthening, rolling the roller away. Do not go beyond your knees, so you want to stay on your shins here. And now we're doing the cat-cow with our legs elevated. That will get you more here deeper into your sacrum. Exhale, round and press that floor away. And then we're going to come carefully off that roller and we're going to here having the foam roller on whatever side you want to start with first for a gate pose. So in my case, I have the left hand on the roller, belly is engaged, glutes are engaged, you're forming one line, you're lengthening out and slightly roll that roller away from the midline, away from your body as you're lengthening. Exhale, bring it in, inhale, lengthen out. Belly is super tight. This is important that you don't roll too far away. Be mindful. You're going to get a very deep stretch on both sides of your waist. And then we do this on the other side. Setting here up, belly in. One line here with your entire side body. The whole hand is on the roller in line with that front knee here. And you're going to lengthen out. You can also just have the arms straight up 90 degrees if you don't want to stretch it all the way above your head. And be mindful from side to side, it might be a little different. Inhale and exhale, bring it back towards you. Press into that foot on the mat. Get these lovely oblique stretches here. So now we're going to kneel and we're going to go to the side again. If kneeling isn't possible for you, then sit in a cross-leg position or on a block. This is not quite as deep, but it stretches the side body. It stretches right around the armpit area, your underarms, your tricep area, stretching out as you inhale. And you can go perhaps a little lower. Letting that breath flow and bring the roller over to the other side. For those moves, actually the shorter roller is maybe a little easier to handle, but it doesn't really matter. You choose which one you want to use. Good. And now we're going to sit down and use that roller here in front of us as we straddling here our legs. Don't go too far, just enough you have room here for your roller. Tilt your pelvis forward. Of course, belly is engaged, arms are shoulder width apart, and lengthen out and come right back. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll it again towards you. Relax the shoulders, lift the chest up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll it back. Feeling the stretch here in your inner groin, feeling it along your arms, your upper back, your side body, your latissimus on the side. Again, it lengthens the entire body. And in the end here, you might just rotate or roll it a little in and out, not all the way, just tiny little rocking will do. Good. And now we're going to bring that roller under our feet. We have the feet, the legs hip width apart. The whole foot is planted around the arch, and we're going to come into a bridge pose. So work your shoulder blades under. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Head is comfortable. Exhale again, lift as high onto your shoulders as you can and let your lower bottom sink down. Again, you have to often readjust the roller a little bit, especially when it comes to the feet. It loves to roll away. And because the roller moves here a little bit, your body works on stability and balance, and therefore works your core and your lower back harder when we're using the foam roller. Now we have the right foot on it, and we're bending here that left leg, and now straighten that left leg. Point the toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring that leg up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. And now this is a little tricky here, trying to roll on your right foot. As you're bending the knee, you're rolling the roller towards you, and the other leg lengthens out. So you're altering here your legs, one in the air and one on the roller. It might take a little bit to get the hang of it. Of that. Don't despair. It's actually a fun move to do. Belly is engaged, pressing your lower back into the mat. And then we're switching sides, securing now the other foot, the arch on the roller, lengthening first here that right leg up and down. Let that breath flow. Do not hold your breath. And again, press the whole lower back into the mat. And now we're doing the rotation that one leg lengthens, the other one, the left leg, rolls towards you. So it switches it back and forth as you're bringing that right leg into the chest and lengthening it out into the air. That's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it, and feels really amazing. A lot of those moves, they kind of mimic like if you would be on a Pilates reformer. And since we don't have a reformer, I used to have one long time ago, we can do those with like the little ball, the mini ball. I have a couple videos out. We can use the foam roller and all kind of fun stuff. Pilates and yoga is such a great combination for your body. Makes it strong and slender muscles, and you feel good and it looks good. So now I'm going to bring the foam roller under my buttocks, lower back area here again. So you want to make sure your legs are staying straight up, and you hold again to the side of the foam roller so it's not rolling away. And we're bringing our heels together for a frog pose. So you're bending in, inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend the knees out to the side, but keep your feet on at least your heels pressing towards each other. You're working your inner thighs. So as you're lengthening the legs, press the inner thighs together and engage your core. Now we're going into a circle, first clockwise, having the legs still together, and again, don't go so low. Watch your core, watch your lower back. And then we're going into the other direction. Flex or point the toes or have them in between. And now we're lengthening out the legs like a scissor. We're going to switch them up. And crossing here the legs real briefly, again working the inner thighs and stretching here the hip flexors. Belly is engaged. And here we're lengthening out, bending one knee into the chest. After all this work we have done, that feels really, really good again, getting that hip flexor, psoas stretch. And switch the side. Relaxing here and breathing deep. So we're rotating here a little from side to side. That means we're shifting a little bit onto each hip, and just play here how you like to have your legs coming along. You can press your bent knees together and go from side to side. I kind of like to play around how my legs like to unfold. So now we open to the side, wide, and squeeze your thighs back together. Inhale, spread. Exhale, squeeze. You want to have your inner thighs touch. You want to have your feet touch. Lovely straddle. Kind of, we did it seated a while ago. Now we're doing it with our legs elevated. And here we're crossing a little bit the legs again in and out. So we're straddling, and then 1, 2, cross, spread, 1, 2, cross. Firming up here the lower belly, and the inner thighs is part of our core. Strong inner thighs means strong core. I had to adjust here the roller again. You know, it, like I said, it has the tendency to roll a little bit away from you. And now we're doing the frogger here, but this time we lengthen in about a 45-degree angle away from us. So you're bending here your knees and push it away. Keep your feet and especially your heels pressed together. Good. Let's come here carefully off the roller and just place your feet here, and let's take a couple deep belly breathing movements. As you inhale, you protrude out your belly, and as you exhale, let the belly come in. And then we're going to sit up, and we're about to finish here our Pilates practice for today. Just center here, and then we're going to bring that roller behind us. Again, if you have a shorter one, you might want to use the shorter one. Sitting all the way against the roller and roll it up and bring it shoulder blade height here and leaning against it. So your chest is broad, and we can take a couple deep breaths here. And turning our head from side to side and letting that breath flow. I thank you so much for visiting my channel. Please subscribe. I have a lot of viewers. They are not subscribers. It means the world for somebody with a channel. If you subscribe, leave some thumbs up and leave comments, because that helps us YouTubers here to rank so we can bring you good material. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.